Well, hello there. Today I figured that we could play a tycoon game called Transport Fever. Now, there is a newer game in the series, and in that one, well, the graphics have been upgraded and honestly the interface is a bit better. But my computer really struggles with running that. So instead, today we are playing the first game in the series. Oh, and that is kind of loud. Oh no, I will need to kind of mess around with the audio. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better, yes. So, I have actually streamed this game before, except that I remember basically nothing. Right, at this point it was ages ago. I started a new game, and basically you just get this kind of huge map with a bunch of cities, and there are industries. And there's no music. Oh wait, there we go, everything's fine. And there's a bunch of industries. So for example, if you bring crops to this place, or maybe like livestock, you should get food out. Oh wait, no, this one just produces that stuff, and then there's like other industries where you have input and output resources. And oftentimes there are chains of these various industries, all of which result in, I think, goods being produced. And then you can take the goods and transport them to the corresponding zones within cities. So there are residential, commercial, and industrial zones. As for the residential zones, you can also earn some money by just transporting people from like one town to the other and so on, right? There's actually like a route manager. So we have like various lines and stuff, right? Let's see. So for example, we have this one line where we go to a farm. So we have a station next to a farm. And we pick up some wheat. So we can actually click on the vehicle and look at the details. Oh, we even have like running costs and everything. So we load it up with wheat, and then all of the vehicles follow along the path and go to the bakery. And the bakery produces a lot of bread. So basically we just have containers upon containers of bread that's just kind of asking to be, you know, taken away and sold to people who like snacks, right? And then I have other lines where I transport the bread over to a city. And I just kind of drop it off in this depot here, right? And this depot has a certain catchment area, which is essentially how far its kind of reach is and how many people we can feed. So not the entire town, but pretty close to it. And I think that the people who are, you know, in the city will therefore get the bread and also need goods, and in this case tools. And once they have all of that, then the, I guess, land value and all that other stuff will grow, right? So essentially the town will prosper. But of course I have other bread lines which bring, you know, the snacks to different cities. We have Kurgan, we have Solikamsk. What are these names? That's interesting. But also I don't think we are actually like transporting all of the bread that we perhaps should. Except that the cargo stats say that we are pretty close to there. And also these are the lines that are actually making some profit. So literally our entire economy is just being held up by bread, right? So for example, we transport oil to a refinery as well. We have kind of this train line going on. Look, we even have like a fancy train with 2 locomotives. and like we refine a bunch of oil. Unfortunately, this does not actually earn us that much money. We are barely breaking even. That might be because I have 2 locomotives, and as they get older, they also sort of like deprecate, meaning that maintaining them will get harder and harder, and the running cost will eventually increase. So you can see that the income figures and expenditures kind of vary over time, so the running cost will probably trend upwards. Luckily, I will eventually be able to kind of replace these old locomotives with more recent ones. I kind of feel like I probably should do something with this, right? What is this terminal? What am I even doing here? So that's like a road terminal, and oh right, so it connects to a road, but it transports stuff to the refinery by itself. I don't know whether I actually transport the fuel anywhere. I probably should look into it. Like, what needs fuel? Thankfully, the interface is pretty nice even in this game. I don't actually see anything that needs fuel, though. Maybe some of the buildings do? Okay, so commercial buildings, no. Industrial buildings, they do need fuel. So what I should do is figure out which cities are the closest. Okay, so that's just a terminal thingy. Let's see. Oh, we even got like population stats. So what I should do is figure out which cities are the closest and then transport fuel to those. And in addition to that, if I have any money, I could probably even make a line for transporting people as well. So like I have a residential zone and I have an industrial zone, so I could plop down a train station. Except that we do have different stations for cargo and people. I wonder whether we can combine those. No, that's just the depot. I don't know what to do. Okay, we are probably gonna have like a short platform here. Okay, what were the rotation keys? I have not played this game in forever. M and N, yes, like this. So essentially one cargo station somewhere over here. Now I kind of need this to connect to a road, so it might be easier to just start with like a street. Okay, that's kind of huge. Maybe we can have like a tiny gravel road. Yeah, something like this. I know that you could somehow change how curved these are. I probably should Google the controls really quickly. So, transport keyboard controls. It's one of those games that doesn't advertise like all of the, you know, keys. But thankfully, it also has a decent wiki. So it's a little bit like the OpenTTD game, except that this one is fully 3D. No? Also, for whatever reason, I can't really open the wiki. Oh no. This is what I get for trying to do things live. Oh no. I mean, there's also Transport Fever 2, maybe they did a better job with that one, and some of the controls also carry over. Nope, it seems that the site straight up does not work. Oh well. There's like construction options. You know what, we're just gonna have like curvy roads. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So the idea here is that we're gonna build a bunch of roads so that people with cars can reach the places where we will build our train stations. Now the roads look a little bit like a mess, but they are pretty cheap to construct, so it's fine. So we're gonna have a very, very tiny freight construction station. It doesn't reach very far. I would have to get rid of one of these buildings. So something like this. But it wants to remove more. I can't just get rid of one. Okay, 200k, let's do this. There we go. And now... See, we can suddenly catch like all of those. So that's for the industry. Now we need one for people. There we go. Now, this is not really pretty, but I will still like do my best, right? We probably want a station here. Oh wait, technically we can just reuse this one, right? So we don't need like another building there. Then we're gonna go over to this city. Which is weird because we have like some industry over in like the corner here. So what I might have to do is build a station like in the middle here. And make it like a terminal station, right? And connect it as best as I can. And this should increase the catchment area to cover all of the industry here. And then all I have to do after that is probably create just another passenger station. Yep. It would cover most of these. Or maybe like something in the middle. It's always hard to build stuff like in the middle of a city that already exists. Because you end up having to remove a lot of buildings and that's just expensive as heck, right? But on the bright side, we are covering at least half of the city. And after all of that is done, I guess we can just place down some tracks. Now the elevation actually matters. So ideally you don't want tracks that are, you know, super steep because your trains would most likely struggle with running over them. Nor do you want to drag across huge swaths of land because then you would have to spend a bunch of money on terraforming. Also, I feel like I might need a bunch of these like junctions for trains to cross if I want to build this as just like, you know, one line instead of two lines going in parallel. Maybe something like this. Okay. And then like a connection. Now you can actually see the maximum speed on that turn changing as I drag along. So that's kind of a cool feature. Now I might also want the ability to go around the station. But honestly, this looks kind of weird. Can I bulldoze it? I love how easy this is. Even though in this game, the changes to the terrain are, you know, not restored. So I end up with these like little goofy things. I can kind of smooth it out, but that still costs money. But okay, we're gonna have something like this. Then a turn that goes in this direction. And if we want, we can go around the station without, you know, passing through it. In case there's like a train there already. I do wonder what the keys were for me to change how curved the track is. Can't remember. I'm pretty sure there was a key for that. Nope. Nope. Oh well, it's fine. Construction not possible. Oh, that's because we're curving it too much. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay, that looks slightly horrible, but it's fine, probably. We can also add some like segments for trains to be able to pass one another, if that's what we intend to do. But this is always a little bit of a struggle because you gotta drag stuff pretty accurately. Here we are. So that's like a passing around the station. So if we need to pick up fuel, we can go in there, and if we don't, we can just kind of go around. Might actually want to build like, might want to silence my phone, and also build 2 adjacent tracks so that trains that need to go in like both directions can kind of do that. I wonder if I needed to add another terminal here. Number of tracks? 2. Yes, I can actually do this. There we go. Things will hopefully make more sense once I actually get around to signals and such. Aside from that, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Now we have wasted about half of our money though, so yeah, funds are running kind of thin, which is unfortunate. We could always take a loan from the bank, I think, so, you know. Here we are. Should be fine. Maybe one of those segments for passing. Okay. And the same like over on this side. Hopefully not on a slope or like a very, very sharp turn. Something like this. I kind of wish that we got an idea for how long these segments are. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the mod installed for that. I am pretty sure there was a mod for this though. I'm probably building all of these way too long. But you know, it's okay. And for the longer tracks, you might benefit more from like 2 lines. But I don't expect to put like 5 trains on the lines or anything. It's most likely gonna be fine as is. Yep. So one before this crossing, then maybe one on the opposite side, in case this is like backed up and stuff, right? Okay. I have no idea how I'm gonna split this up into segments for like all the signals, but I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Oh, this is a lot of terraforming. Maybe I can make it go in the opposite direction and just kind of put a turn here. Yeah, something like this. Okay. And then split this off into adjacent tracks. I am making such a mess, but you know what? If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. Oh, there's actual train noises outdoors. What a cool day. Construction not possible. What do you mean? Oh wait, here we go. Nice. Okay. Here we go. And then one of those like bypass things. I don't actually know what the correct term is. I am not well versed in trains. I guess I would really need to train a lot for this. Oh no. Now comes the actual hard part. I need to figure out all of the signals for these. So if I want, I can place a bunch of one-way signals, or alternatively, two-way signals. I think I'm gonna go with one-way because those are the ones that I vaguely recall how they work, right? I don't actually remember if this game visualizes how those signals actually split the tracks up. It doesn't seem to be the case. Oh no. But okay, so like the basic idea is that I only want trains to go in one direction through here. And then if someone wants to pass, they can go like in the opposite track. Leaving enough space free for, I guess 2 trains to wait in a line. So like here we could have 1 train, and here we could have another train. Okay, maybe that's a bit long, but that's the basic idea, right? And then all of this would basically be one segment, so a train could go in here, do what's necessary, and go back out. I think I might need to like terminate these like this. But what I fear could happen is that a train could go from here all the way here and just kind of wait while there's another one in the city, and the one in the city could not leave. And you would have like 2 trains in the opposite directions here, and I don't know whether that's like a path signal. What's the correct term? I think OpenTTD had really nice like logic for path signals. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. So, 2 in one direction, 2 in the other, 2 in this, 2 in that. Okay. Yep, we're good here. And then... Okay, these can be used for either direction, that's fine. Oh, then we get here, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I feel like there should be a way to be more exact with like the measurements, but it's probably gonna be fine. Oh, and this does not actually connect. Oh no. Can I place a new track here, please? There we go. So what are we doing here? I think that we don't need two-way signals. Or like one-way signals over here. Or do we? I am stumped. Oh no. It is very nice to actually research how the game works before playing it. Unfortunately, I am a dum-dum. You know what, this feels like it should work, right? Okay. I feel like I probably should place like the equivalent of a path signal here. But if like this path is free, then you know the train should be smart enough to pick out the correct one on its own. Well, let's fix this segment. There we go. Looks good to me. As for all of this, I guess the best I can do is just a few of these on all the sides, and then some one-way signals over here. Okay, that's fair. Actually, I can just look at how I did things over here previously and get an idea for what the correct way to build things is. It's very nice to be able to refer to how I did things previously. Here we go. I do wonder whether I have any other like three-way crossings. I don't think in my previous playthrough I actually had that many train lines. Okay, there was definitely some stuff going on here, but there's just so much. So for now, we're just gonna finish building this one out. I think later this week, or maybe in the start of the next one, I will actually rebuild my computer. Which should give me a bit more performance. Maybe I'll be even able to stream Transport Fever 2 someday. Okay, so can I see... Okay, there's like track speed limits, so all of the turns are absolutely horrible. What about the actual segments, though? Kind of wish there to be like a visualization for that. Now, where's the closest train depot? That's a terminal. Okay, do I have like a list of the depots? Okay, those are stations. That's fine. Oh, here we go. train depot. Where are you? Oh, you're really far away. I might just place another depot that's nearby. And just, you know, call that a day. Because I do have this whole segment of track here that has like a weird curve. So, you know, we might just kind of do this. And then another kind of turn. Okay, it doesn't actually connect properly. A bit too sharp of a turn, I presume. This looks better. Here we go. Maybe to allow like 2 trains to pass one another, might as well build a little bit of extra track here. You know, I think this game is probably one of the few ones out there that do like road construction and other stuff just excellently. There's also this game called Mashinki, but it is still very much in development. And, you know, it's one of those early access games, which are still, you know, of course, worth a shot if you like the genre. But personally, I really, really appreciate games that just play so smoothly, you know? There is a little bit of, you know, jank, of course, but for the most part, this is a very enjoyable game. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a depot. And now what we need to do is actually build a line. So how's this gonna work? Well, we go to the line manager, we click on the button to add a new line. And we are gonna start here. We're gonna load. We're gonna load the fudge. Which track do we need? We need track 1. Okay. So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna load the where do I change the goods for that actually? I think there was a menu where you could select what you're gonna load in particular. But yeah, we basically need fuel. And then once we have fuel, we will be able to go to the cargo station and unload. Unload only, yes. So load if available to unload, okay. So why could you not connect all the stations? What is wrong? Oh, right, I need more points, I think. So then we come back here to the other track, right? And then we can head over to the other city and unload the cargo there. So like here, right? And after that we turn around and it all starts over again. So it's like one interrupted cycle. Also, hey Bugs! Knowing you, the cargo is just cat ear headbands and cute dresses. Yes, that's the perfect cargo. Except that we're actually transporting fuel, so it is obviously kitchen cooking supplies. I am doing wonderfully today, and I hope you are as well. I actually just received my new CPU, so I'm gonna rebuild the computer a bit later. And of course, I'm doing some like freelance programming, but I probably can't stream that, you know? Oh well, it's fine. Now, we can also name the line, so we're gonna name it D01 Fuel to Cities. Something like that. And now we would need to purchase a train, buy trains, that would be able to like haul all of our cargo around. But also, what are you up to? And more importantly, when are you gonna stream Outer Wilds? Borsig. That's an interesting thingy. What trains do I have? Road vehicle train. Can I open this? I'm curious about what current trains I have going on. Okay. I don't recognize this. Oh no. Doxes all the peeps involved in the project, just cute catgirl things. I mean, basically, I remember streaming the game engine thing, and I basically doxed myself a few times. Just because of how I have my, like, username set up, and, yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. I kind of wish these things would be easier, but I would have to set up a separate streaming PC, which I might do when I, like, reinstall my operating system or whatever. Skill issue. Exactly. And you're doing kitchen crimes. Oh right, I think I sent you a picture of the, like, cake thing I made. It is wonderful. Okay, what's the cheapest locomotive I can guess? Maybe this one. So we're gonna buy one of these. And now we need some wagons that can transport fuel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Presumably that's gonna be fine, right? Power rating mediocre. Okay, can I add more? Not enough money. I am now officially broke. Oh no. Oh no. Well, but I can set the line. And the good news are that the game should just figure everything out by itself, and we should start making money now. Look, we can even follow the train and see how it all works. You know, one of these days I should maybe do like a cooking stream. There would be more smoke than the train is letting off, though. And yeah, gelatin is a bit of a mess. Cooking is difficult, just straight up. But yeah, look, the track that I planned inside of my head actually sort of seems to be working. Just 10 out of 10, this never happens. Let's fast forward a little bit and see how well this train will do, because we will actually rack up some running costs as well as profits once the actual oil or fuel or whatever is transported to the cities. But also look at this. This is like a tycoon game, but it has kind of a huge scale, right? You have this huge map that has cities upon cities upon cities upon cities, and it is just so very nice. Oh wait, I don't think I actually loaded any fuel. What the heck? Do you not have fuel? You should have fuel here, right? Oh wait, maybe I need to change the line a little bit. So force it to load the fuel if it is available. Because otherwise the load if available thing... No, I actually don't know how this works. I have become confusion. Because the problem is if the train blocks the station while waiting for fuel, other trains won't be able to go to the station to drop the fuel off, and we will basically deadlock the whole line. What a mess. The hero we need, bringing people oil to bake pancakes with. Except that this oil is probably like, you know, the one that comes out of ground that's all dark and stuff. Oh no. But hey, look, we have successfully created a traffic jam. Oh fudge. I have been streaming for 40 minutes and I have just messed things up. Behold. What do I do here? I could add like a little loop thing. Like a little train line that goes around like as an exit point, right? Something like this. Except that we can't actually curve it all that well, so we would need to do a little roundabout here. And I don't really have enough money for it. Can we go to the bank and take out a loan? Okay, we have a loan of $14 million and I quite literally can't get more money. Oh, I have messed up so bad. You see, I could build another track to let the trains exit the station through there and, you know, kind of loop back, but I literally don't have enough money for that. And so these trains are just kind of cursed here to be stuck. I could force them to turn around, right? Manually. But this is not like a long-term solution, that's just a little hack. Oh, and I think I just made the traffic jam worse. Now they're facing each other off like this. Oh no. It's just two confused cat boys making uvech noises at each other. Why is everything like this, Sag? I'm gonna need to manually direct these trains for a little while. So like we're gonna go over there. And then this one should free up, right? You can leave now. No? Why are you not leaving? What is your problem? Leave. Go. Okay. I have some money now from like the other business that's actually profitable, so we should be able to fix this. We just kind of build a line here, we build a line here. And something like this. What am I doing with my life? And then a few signals, which are gonna be like one-way signals, to indicate to the train that it can leave through here. Confused meow noises. But okay, so if I flip this train around, it should now be able to take this path and continue with its line. Look, I'm brilliant, I'm smart. I fixed the problem. Heck yeah. There are no warnings. Exactly. I don't think train lines are supposed to look like this, but the game lets me make some like it, so you know. All is well that ends well. And look, this train is just kind of doing its thing. Now we have not earned a single dollar from it yet, but that might eventually change. What we could do though is work on another line. Let's call it D02 people between cities. So we also built a passenger station. And in that regard, everything should be extremely easy. We just go from one city to the other. Maybe I should have started with this. Okay, wait, why can't you connect all the stations? You literally just go here. Okay. and then you go back, right? Do I need to add this one here again? Pain. The game isn't having any of this. What do you not like? Like, surely the train can turn around on the spot. And there are no signals that would force this zone to be, you know, in a single direction. Maybe I need, like, waypoints. Waypoints are things that you can place on the tracks to control the paths that your trains take more finely. So I could place one here, and I could place one here. And that should help us figure out what is wrong. So let's say we start from here, then we go to this waypoint, yes. And from the waypoint we proceed to the station. Good. And from that station we head back to the other waypoint. And then I think just back to the city. Okay, it cannot appear twice, but we do cover both of the cities. So I guess the problem is that, how do I even put this? The game just got confused by my wonderful train line building skills, and it couldn't figure out a good route by itself. It probably tried going through the shortest one, which would be through the oil station, and then it, you know, kind of just got bonked. But hey, this means that we can build a new train, except that, you know, no money. We're broke. We're actually losing money. We are minus $46,000 in the red. Oh no. Okay, so where's the oil train? Are you transporting fuel? Are you making money yet? Okay, we made 5,000 and we lost 27,000. But hey, here we go. We are making this work. Okay, we're gonna load up on the fuel. Pretty much everything that was available. And we should make some money now. I actually do wonder whether perhaps the oil production isn't just, you know, enough for what I'm trying to do here. Supplying 2 entire cities with oil. Also, thank you for the hydrator, Dean. I will drink some lovely tea. I am working hard. My 2 brain cells are like working overtime right now. It is actually black tea, but it is caramel candy flavored. Also, sorry if I miss like any chat messages because, you know, it is hard enough to play this game as it is, even though it is a wonderful game, right? We made a profit! Look, 13,000! Heck yeah! Except that, you know, on the way back we will probably have enough operating costs to straight up lose the money we just earned. Yes, we just almost went into the red. But hey, for a second there, we made money. So while still in the green, we can just call up our investors and be like, hey, guess who has a very successful business, Ubu? Now, my only problem, yeah, I don't think there's enough fuel here. Like the production, the oil refinery is not producing anything. Which is weird, because we do have some oil here, but nothing is happening. I think maybe the oil to refinery line is kind of just too slow. I need to get more oil from somewhere to get to the refinery. Because currently the train is literally not gonna be carrying anything around. And it's gonna lose money. Oh no. How would I fix this? I mean, there surely are industries that produce oil, right? That's a refinery, come on. Okay, here we go. There's an oil well over here. Belgorod. So that's like a Russian city name that I have going on here. Right, I think you can actually choose which name pack you want. Okay, that's like really far away from everything. That won't do. Chernogorsk. So Black Mountain, basically. Okay, that's nice, but also a little bit far away. Zhev. I don't know how you pronounce that. I guess that's the closest thing I can do. And Yaroslav. Oh, this is the one that we actually use. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they are producing a lot of crude oil. We just straight up don't have any vehicles that are transporting it. So what we would have to do is get more trains on this line. I wonder if I can just kind of clone it, right? So I go over to the train depot. Wherever I put it, I forgot where I put the train depot. Oh no. Okay, so over here, train depot. There. And can I clone a vehicle? Can I just kind of drag it and... No, apparently not. How much money do I even need? What's the value of one of these trains? 1 million. I have 200k. I literally can't afford another train like that. On the bright side, I know what I need to do now. So once I get like 1 million, I'll be able to get a new train. And hopefully solve the problem with, you know, no oil here. Just Sag. Because the problem is that if this line isn't really making money, that means that all of the infrastructure I built for it is also wasted. See, we just made 200k, but that's not enough. So I can actually look at the lines, and I can look at how much money this line is making. And Fuel to Cities is losing 100k. So basically that offsets the earnings from like other lines and is just really, really bad for business. And it is just... I bonked it again. Why are you stuck? I thought I fixed you. What is wrong with you? Yeah. I mean, you can leave, can't you? Right? What are you waiting for? Maybe you're like unloading stuff, right? Yes, yes you are, I think. I don't get it. Why are you stuck? Hello? Trains are weird. Here we see a train in its natural habitat having a nap. It refuses to give up its goods. Okay, so like, which station is this? Yaroslav East. What? I don't get it. We pick up oil, we bring it to the refinery, we unload the oil. That's it. Why do we have a random like brick factory in a line that's meant for oil? What was I thinking? Waiting at station, oil to refinery, grain to plastic, plastic to goods. This literally has no reason to be here. What? I am confusion. Okay, now it's moving. The age-old battle continues. Train 1, category 0. Yes! I have no idea what is going on there. But hey, I guess this is the joy of getting to play like a super old save game, where I have literally no idea what's up. Maybe that's why I was kind of losing money all the time. Because the trains were just kind of told to go to a place where they have no business being, where nothing is even like happening. Grain to plastic. Wait, can you even turn grain into plastic? I am increasingly confused. Oh, wait a minute. I do also need oil or 2 grain. So I can use either 1 oil or 2 grain and then create plastic with that. So we have some like Lego production as well. I get it, I get it. So there is some logic to what I'm doing. I'm just not aware of what it is yet. But hey, this is suddenly working a little bit better. Oh wait, no, we are losing a lot of money. I spoke too soon. I just have to hope that my board of investors is colorblind. I can just be like, hey, you know, line goes upwards, that is good. Also, curiously, it is year 1907. And somehow it feels like my locomotives are still kind of old. Oh yeah, also we have like little street cars. Like if we go over here and look at this one. Look at him go. It's like a tiny little street car. I have no idea how it works. Okay, come on, tell me you're actually gonna make a profit now, please. I think I need to add more of those, oh, I just made worse losses. I think I need to add like more cisterns and stuff. Because if you transport more, it suddenly becomes profitable. Except that, you know, this is a really slow train, so I don't know. Now the good news is that we have some fuel. The bad news that the deliveries for like new stuff are still too slow. If we go over here and just move like halfway across the entire country, we can see that the trains going back to the refinery still haven't even gotten to the target. We need more trains on that line. Also, we probably need like a little bypass thing, so trains don't always have to go through that station. So this will cost some more money, but hey, it's like for a good cause, right? Oh, it would be too sloped. Okay, this wouldn't actually work, Sag. Maybe like branch out from like here? What am I doing with my life? This has no chance of working. Maybe just go around the mountain in like the opposite direction. Come on, you can do it. It refuses to connect. Sag. Okay, there we go. I should probably put in one of those bypass things here as well. Like, new? And new. Just angry train noises in the background. Heck yeah. And some one-way paths, like this. And like this. So what now happens is that the trains can take this path instead of going through a station that they do not need. Now, ignore all of my previous attempts at building a track. This one totally works. Epic success. But also, look, this boy is going at 45 kilometers an hour, which is about as fast as I can hope for, like, in general. What's going on elsewhere? Okay, I have a lot of moo boys waiting for transport. And also some wheat. Wheat to bread. Catboy Food Stash. I literally have a station called Catboy Food Stash. Oh, 10 out of 10. But it says that it either uses livestock or grain to make bread. I'm not sure what kind of a bread that is. Something feels a little bit wrong here. This is not a Catboy Food Stash. This is a sus Catboy Food Stash. There we go. I actually wonder whether I named any other stations. Nah, it seems that all of the other ones have normal names. There's just one Catboy Food Stash in the whole list. No, don't bonk me, I'm very say-so. What happens in the kitchen stays in the kitchen. Also look, instead of building a single train line and putting a train on it, I instead have like 40 vehicles or something in a line. Okay, wait, this one has 27 and then there's a bunch of 15s. That's the difference between like cars and trains in this game. Trains are expensive to run but can make a whole bunch of profits if you have a good line. I don't have a good line. What am I getting bonked for? I'm getting bonked for the discovery that I have a station named Catboy Food Stash, which collects both moo boys and also wheat. But for whatever reason, this supposed like food factory makes bread out of livestock. So I obviously renamed the food stash to Sus Food Stash, because that is some weird bread. I guess they're making pierogi or something like that. And we're almost paying back the money we need to maintain this whole set of infrastructure. And also we're no longer getting trains that get stuck. But still we need more, just more everything. And I don't think I'm making those 2 million anytime soon. Wait, I can borrow more money! Holy heck, the bank tellers are asleep. Let's hecking go. Just waltz into the train shop and just buy all of the wagons. Heck yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Oh wait, why is this to the end? Wait, I think I messed up. I can do this. I can do this. Before the bank people heckin' investigate why the heck I have so much money, let's just buy a bunch of trains and assign them to do stuff. We're gonna be swimming in cash. Heck yeah, for a grand total of like 5 minutes. And we want wagons for people. So passengers, 14. Yeah, that seems fine. Boop. Boop. Wait, why can't I... Am I putting it on? Okay, yes. I need to figure out what the power rating is. Boop. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. 50-meter long train. 62. Okay, yes, this is fine. So now we can also haul people between cities. And also repay some of the money back so we don't go bankrupt because of like the percent and stuff. Cat girl forced to steal to survive in train industry, basically, yes. But also look, we have like a super fancy train that is having a lot of trouble actually moving. That's because these steam locomotives are actually weak as heck. I mean, like, I have good ones available, but if you look at the costs, this is 220,000. Fancier ones are like 400k, 700k, 1 million for a train. It's like, what the heck? 2 million for a train. I don't think my company is worth 2 million. But hey, you know, this road isn't like super sloped, so we still reach the top speed, and it is fine. Yeah, it's like 1 million for a single train. It's like if you want one of the good trains, you have to go over here, and 1 million. That's like they're asking you to win the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, except that instead of cash, you just get given a train. It's like, hey, you're super smart, you answered everything correctly, here's your locomotive, have fun. Oh yeah, also, by the way, I moved my stream chat to like the middle of the screen, which almost no streamers do, but I am a dum-dum. And like the YouTube shorts, they typically cut off the chat otherwise. So I kind of went for like the big brain approach of doing this. Oh, this is so painfully slow. Oh no. And also literally no one's riding in our train. What the heck? Passenger trains cost like 5 million. I would be able to afford so many snacks. So like, we have like 4 train cars and 1 locomotive. So obviously I would instead have 3 train cars, and the back one where I would be vibing would be loaded with snacks. Heck yeah. It can go up to 10 million? That's insane! Who can afford to pay that? I'd need like a budget train or something. But also, hey look, like the junctions and everything, it's working. Heck yeah, we are making progress. It is incomprehensible to the feeble minds of mortals. Exactly, I'm just like confused cat noises like nya nya, meow, what? That much money. But honestly, trains are pretty cool. We have our first passenger. We literally have just 1 person in the whole train though. 1 person. We are running this train that's gonna cost us like 50,000 for 1 person. VIP. Yes. Oh no, it's like having a party but no one coming to it. Except that, you know, that one like true friendo. Maybe it's a bit too early in the game. So like we have 324 residents total. And we have no goods. And we have no tools. So we would need to kind of motivate these industries to kind of grow for us to get more mobility here, right? I could also try to get more people to go to the train station. So what I could do is put down a bus stop. Oh, I actually have a bunch of bus stops already. So it's gonna be DO3. What was the city called again? Sosnovi, I think, maybe? Sosnovi, okay. Sosnovi to train. There we go. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up people from this station, from this station, and also this station. And we're gonna drop them all off at a new station that will be meant for the train. And all of these will only load people, and this will unload them. Okay, so that's Sosnovi. I think it's literally called like City of Pines or something like that, right? That's kind of cool. And we're gonna have a similar approach over in this other town. Right? So how this is gonna work is Solikamsk. Those are some interesting names. So DO4 Solikamsk to train. And start out. Actually, I don't know. Maybe like here. Milk Road. There's a street called Milk Road. Curious. And unload people here. There we go. I need a road vehicle depot. No idea where the nearest one is. Kurgan. That's far away, isn't it? Yeah, that's quite the distance. We're gonna need a road depot that's more close to where we are right now. So, road depot. 11k. Roads are so much cheaper. I should have just gone with roads. Oh no. But like, okay, so just a bunch of buses. Post bus. Heck yeah. Motor-driven bus. It is straight up bussin'. They cost 42k though. Oh no. Oh no. Sosnovi. And buy 2 of these. Solikamsk. So what's gonna happen here is that we're gonna have these buses and they will be straight up bussin'. They're gonna pick people up between the stations and move them all to the train station. So if anyone wants to move between the cities, they will have a full route ahead of them. And also, yeah, we have like trams. Oh fudge, I just realized I have trams moving across the cities already. So why do I have trains? They're literally doing the same thing. Oh no. I mean, to be honest, trains are kind of cool, so, you know, whatever. You know, if I ever earn a significant amount of money in the game, I'm gonna straight up build like an airport here and another one over here. So I'm gonna move people across these two cities in every imaginable way. I might even make like a little canal and then have some boats moving across as well. What am I doing with my life? Oh no. Sad noises. But hey, look, they have some like friggin' mountains and stuff. That's cool. I really like the technology they use for generating the maps, because they even look kind of vaguely believable, right? So you can zoom in and see like little forests and everything. In the second game, Transport Fever 2, all of this looks like way more realistic. There's like, you know, brushes and stuff. But like, you know, this one actually runs well. I like it. Maybe what I need is to add another city into my like transportation line, right? So we have Kurgan here, and we already have like a train line going through here, and we even have like a tunnel, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. So maybe what we are really missing is more train stations and more routes. See, we have like a whole residential area here. We could yoink a train station like right next to this and basically be swimming in money. We just need to place a terminal station over here, and it only costs 90,000. That's a bargain. Okay, where's the industrial zones? Oh, right next to this. Okay. Don't you just love it when you can go to your like local store and buy a cute, affordable train station for 90,000? Oh wait, I only get 10k back if I destroy it. Oh, sad. But like, yeah, I kind of need to make this stuff fit. Maybe I could just start with the roads instead, just kind of, yeah. Sneaky road building. Come on, you can do this. Yeah. I don't know whether you can customize how straight the roads are. But like in this game, constructing roads is a bit of a pain. Because of, you know, the splines and everything. You can adjust how they curve. So unfortunately, just like me, the roads are flat. You have newfound respect for trains. Exactly. I mean, if anything, you should have newfound respect for me. Because obviously I wasn't trained for this, but I am doing pretty well. Chrissy and chat learned that public transportation costs a whole lot. Oh no. It do be like that though. Oh fudge, they built their own road. No, bonk. How dare, that's rude. I was building stuff there. How could you? This is going so well. Construction not possible? What do you mean? I made it so it would be possible. Here. There you go. And even like a little road station thingy here while we're at it. See? Cute. This is cute. Dictatorship begins. Okay, so what I need is a whole heckin' lot of train lines. So like if I start here and I build one up there and I build another down here. Okay, that's fine. And then I branch off into another line. Oh wait, I think I realized my mistake. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my mistake is that in my account I have $157. I'm running a company with about 200 bucks. I go to try and buy like a train and like their you know, depot, and they're like, that will be 10 million. I'm just like, the best I can do is 200 bucks. That's the problem, the taxpayers aren't even paying me. I'm just subsisting off of whatever I could find in my couch. We are still losing so much money in this line. Like, the good news is that we finally are getting more fuel, but I think the oil line is still just straight up too far away, right? So we have a lot of oil waiting for transport, but we're just not transporting enough. We're gonna need some like high-speed trains eventually, right? And these ones are also barely making any money. I'll need a bigger couch, exactly. And I'm in the red, fudge. Oh wait a minute. I can solve my issues like I always should, by borrowing more money. How much can I even borrow? I can borrow until I have 14 million. Oh my god, yes. So let's actually fix our situation here. And add more tank wagons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Details. Mediocre power. I mean, yeah, that's fine. So another train for the oil line. And you know what? I'm feeling generous because technically it's not even my money, so let's get another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aside from that, because the game is no longer fast forwarded, I should be able to jump over here and finish constructing my rails. Girl, stop borrowing money, you'll go in debt. Listen, I have 11 million in my account and I am 18... Oh wait, no, I am 30 million in debt already. I'm not sure there's much lower for me to go, so to speak. I am girl bossing as hard as possible. Besides, money isn't even real anyways, right? It's all made up, clearly. So we are fine. We're perfectly fine. Construction not possible? What do you mean? The game is bullying me. The game does not like my curves. Sag. Okay, this seems better. Just gonna have like a little access thingy here. Good. You know, honestly, I have no idea how the heck people IRL can actually drive trains. If I was confronted with this layout, I would have no idea what's going on. No joke. Okay, so here's one direction. And the other direction, something like this. And there's a sort of a crossing thing, I think. Why is this so hard? There we go. Set it up. A few section thingies here. And a few one-way signals to control how the trains can move through this place. Yeah. 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 I am in awe at the engineers who can set all of this stuff up IRL. Because for me, this is just major confusion. Oh yeah, we probably also need like a Kurgan line for the people. So D05 Kurgan to train. And we're gonna grab some people here. Some people here. And bring them all over to here. Heck yeah. Now where's that closest depot? Okay, so they're gonna move over there. And now what I can do, with a bit of luck, is just open the current line and add... wait, no. Okay, get rid of this waypoint. Then make the train go over here and pick up people. And then make it go to the waypoint. Yep. So we start out here. We go to the waypoint. Then we go to this town. Then we go to the other town. And then we go to the waypoint back. And all of these changes take place immediately. So basically we are doing this live. Heck yeah. I can probably even add the fuel line for that other town. So we're gonna go here to the first track, load anything that's available, and go to the cargo station and unload. And that's about it. Now this is looking like a real friggin' train line because I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. And now we can repay as much money as we can, so the interest doesn't heckin' bonk us, and we can make the game continue. Okay, so your lunch is done, so you're gonna go eat. Aw, thanks for the well wishes. And I do hope to see one of your streams as well sometimes, whenever that may be. Let me actually try this. Does my shoutout thingy still work? Hey, it actually does. You were last seen playing art. But yes, this is me bullying you to stream more, because your streams were great. Heck yeah. But yeah, my end goal is for this oil line to finally start getting more stuff transported. What about the charts? So over time we have increased how much stuff we actually move around, but like not a lot. We might want even more trains, I think. On the bright side though, this fuel stash is kind of getting bigger, so you know, that's kind of cool. Now I think I did need the 2 locomotives just to deal with the fact that over here there's a bit of a slope and the trains really struggle to go up otherwise. See, there's like 14 kilometers an hour. High. So if there was a high slope, the train literally would have not enough power to go up. But like over here, we are basically on a plane. So we can actually enable like a contour line system and see that this is pretty much perfect for trains. Whereas over here, yeah, it gets a bit worse. Which is actually a lovely feature. This game is really looking out for the player, you know? Oh, that's a lot of fuel. Okay, so how much of this are we gonna load? Most of it? Some of it? Oh, I think we're gonna need another train. Just borrow a crap load of money and buy a new one. So another Borsig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And set the line. So fuel to cities. There we go. And repay what we can. It would actually be cool if I had the ability to, you know, borrow money automatically when I need it. But hey, look, we have people waiting in all the lines. I wonder what's the situation with the passenger stations. Where was it? Here we go. Oh, the passenger stations are absolutely there. Like, oh no. I guess people don't really want to move between these cities yet. Oh wait, never mind. There are actually people waiting for a train here. So I guess it depends on which cities they want to go to or from. So Kurgan, 223 population, 222. These are actually all really similar cities. If anything, this is the biggest one. It should have people trying to go to it, I think. Oh, and we got some new vehicles. I'm actually most stoked about the new train car. Or, well, not car, I guess, but like wagon thingy. This could fit a lot more resources. And loads them faster, although I don't think that's a problem because all of my locomotives are just painfully slow. That's like by default. Also, I think my fuel transport line is really slowing down because I added that other city, and that's like a really long round trip. So we might as well get like another one. I know I probably should be a little bit more responsible. But at the same time, like, I kind of want to grow this, right? It does feel like fuel should be somewhat profitable, right? But as of yet, that's not quite the case. Now the good news is that we are indeed transporting more of the oil. Just have to figure out the correct ratio between like all the trains and stuff, right? See, we are kind of cleaning it up a little bit. Oh, wait, we can click on individual people. That's kind of cool. We can look at this person's home. And they have a shop that they want to go to. And they also have a workplace that they're gonna head to later, so that's like an industrial building. And they have chosen to do that by train. Honestly, that's just really cool when games simulate stuff to this level of detail. If that's like every single person here. Of course, if I only care about the stats, I can just look at the summary and see that there's 56 people waiting for transport. I do wonder where the corresponding train actually is. We are still losing money. What the heck? Okay, this train is quite literally transporting 2 people. I kind of struggle between having a few trains that are like powerful and fast and many more affordable trains. Because with how big the map is, this like really shouldn't be an issue, right? I should just be able to get like 10 slow trains and let them do their own thing at their own pace. Unfortunately, the running costs are perhaps a bit too high. What a lovely game, though. If there was a game that's, let's say, as worthy of a 3D successor to OpenTTD, then I guess this is as close as you can get. Aside from maybe Mashinki, you know? I think the town that we're headed to right now is the one where, yeah, where everyone's waiting. See, we have a full train now. And there's still people literally waiting. I might need another train eventually. But right now it is good to run at capacity because there's literally no one on like the other stations yet. Although I do suspect that basically everyone should want to make a return trip. So I guess it would kind of make sense to get another train soon. Unfortunately, my loan is 21 million. So like the running costs for railroads in particular are the most expensive thing. I should maybe just spend one in-game year just letting everything run. And to properly see what makes money and what loses money if I don't keep buying new stuff. Because if I am like cash positive, that's a good thing. That means that, you know, I can gradually repay loans and undertake more of them as necessary as I expand. But if I am cash negative, then that means that eventually I would just have to rely on loans and, you know, I would basically lose the game. On the other hand, the maintenance costs for all of the vehicles, they just go up year by year. So, you know, not expanding might also be a mistake. We only got 66k from all of that. Oh no. You know, I think I will go and take a very quick break and I will be right back. See you in like a minute. Oh wait, I also should probably save the game. So 04, hoping for a profit. Here we are, and I'll just pause the game. Wait, yes, here we go. Be right back. And I am back. I also get some more water to drink. So we can probably just continue with the game. I feel like I maybe should look up a guide online about, you know, what makes sense in the game. Because basically every game has a certain, like, meta. So like in OpenTTD, for example, there's like the whole coal line option, where in early game you just construct a railroad that transports a bunch of coal to power stations. And that's apparently a good way to make money. Whereas in this game, I guess in the first version you got a bunch of money for longer routes, so that's what we're playing right now. But other than that, I have no idea. Oh yeah, also our buses are kind of slowing down because the tram in front of it is also going slow. I don't think this thing can overtake it, right? No people though. Also, I've been thinking that maybe I should have like a bot that shares, let's say, a Steam link to the game that I am playing in the chat. On the other hand, I think both Twitch and YouTube support putting that information like, you know, like a little section to the side that you can click and probably find out more about the game. I think the first game in the Transport Fever series actually was pretty cheap, at least when I got it. It's the second game that's like super expensive comparatively. Okay, so also we have this farm, and we are still not transporting everything that the farm needs. Wait, why are there goods here? What? Why am I transporting goods? This place is just supposed to stash food. I don't quite get it. I do think that I probably should start working towards like a line that transports these resources to make tools. Tools and machines. So these people need tools, and jobs need machines and construction material. So I would ideally need to meet all of these needs. Right now, I'm just transporting people and you know, some fuel. But if I could transport machines and tools, that would be a step up. What about here? Same thing. So all of the cities seem to need the same thing, more or less. Now how the heck do I get there though? I would need either plastic or steel. And a bunch of planks. Yeah, one of the problems I have with the game is that finding out all of the resource locations is a little bit tricky. You kind of have to move around, and then the icons are very, very tiny. I think there is an option to increase the UI scale, but the problem with that is that everything else also increases in size, perhaps a bit too much. It would be cool to be able to scale only the, you know, the little icons and stuff. But hey, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we do have a plastic factory over here, though. I do know that much. And there's also a bunch of wood. And planks. Where do I produce the planks? Oh, okay, so that's not insanely far away. And then there's this exchange station. Okay. So this is where we make goods. I could, in the future, put like a railroad here as well, except that right now, not really enough money for that. But like to make a bunch of planks with a line that would go here. Wait, I actually have a railroad. Yeah. I actually do have one. Not a lot of stuff is being transported though, I wonder why. Maybe a load if available, that's what I need instead. Oh, and I have just one vehicle in the entire line. That explains it. What could I do? I could add a separate locomotive that transports just the planks for the goods, and then another one that takes the planks over to here, right? So I already have the train line set up. I would just need to connect everything together. Not sure what that would look like exactly though. Oh, and I am in the red again. Now the good news is that the amount of money that we are losing seems to be decreasing, so we're kind of getting more profitable as the lines are getting saturated with goods. But like there are still lines that aren't really making a lot of money. So the line that moves people between cities is losing money constantly, and there's the one that's bringing fuel, which is weird. Oh, maybe I've kind of overextended here. Yeah, maybe I don't need like 3 trains, so let's just sell one of them. Maybe I overextended there. That should decrease the running costs. What am... Okay, oil refinery is sort of making some profit, but still struggling a little bit. Well, yeah, anyways, we have some money again, so let's try and build some routes. Like this. And then like this. Distant paths. That's fine. Oh, so we're gonna pick up the planks. Oh wait, I could actually have like one of those passing things here. So like this. Yes, here we go. Come on. I might have slightly messed this up. Let's start from the other end. Oh wait, that's because of, you know, the curve. So would this work? Yes, yes it would, absolutely. Kind of a weird look, to be honest. Eh. There we go. This stuff is hard to build. Oh, and there's like a tiny little bit of track left. There we go. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Finally got it. And then we're gonna have some one-way tracks. Probably only enough space for one train. But that is good enough. And some like regular signals. Okay, this looks kind of fine. So now trains can go from here to here, and in any other direction that they need, honestly. I'm kind of wondering what if I need to go from here to the city, but that's probably not going to be the case given that this is just for like planks. So we probably need like a train station to unload the planks over here. How many platforms do we want? I think one is enough. We're not going to be doing anything like super serious over here. Also, I'm feeling kind of silly, so let's just make a section that goes around and around. Something like that. And then something on this side of things. Oh, we could actually have like two tracks in the opposite directions. Oh wait, no, that's curving a bit too much. Yeah. So this is all literally gonna be one loop. Which makes me realize that maybe I've messed up. I would need a crossing over here. Yeah, something like this. Construction not possible. Darn it! I guess it's because of the slope. So we just need to build it elsewhere, like this. Yeah, see, this is weird. The game has decided that it does not really like this setup, and it doesn't let me get it working. It's not like there's even that much slope here. Too much slope. This is why we can't have nice things. No, let's just build something cursed. So over here, we're only allowed to travel in one direction. Once we get to here, however, all bets are off. This looks like an absolute mess. I'm almost proud of myself. Heck yeah. But okay, so now we have the ability to get those planks. I think this is like an or relationship. So either I bring a whole bunch of planks and some steel, or I bring steel and a smaller amount of plastic. So either way, I will need steel as well. So where can I get steel? Iron ore and coal produces steel. And sometimes slag. I don't think I have any use for slag. Is there any location that's kind of closer? Let's look at the industries. Order by product, and I care about steel in particular. Okay, there's one all the way over there. We can't really do that one. Okay, this is a bit closer, but still across the river. Perhaps too much. That's on the opposite end of the map. Absolutely not. Okay, so the last one, I think. Are you closer? Oh yes, we can actually do this. Okay. So, we would need to get over like this whole mountain range, and that's absolutely insane. We could just transport stuff with cars though, to be honest. So, you know, we have a road here, and then we could just kind of bring everything over to that weird like train station we made, right? But where are we gonna get the coal and the other thing, iron ore? Okay, so what we need is coal. Oh, that's actually really doable. Okay, that's far. That's also far. So I'm thinking I'll just kind of get this coal mine. So we're gonna start working on a new line. It's gonna be called E01 coal to steel. We're gonna be picking up coal with cars, I think, because, you know, we don't have a railroad here. We're gonna need a lot of cars, though. Truck station or large truck station? I think I'm just gonna go for the cheaper one for now. Here we go. And we're gonna go all the way over to this one. Here we go. The road probably could be better. But then again, I would kind of need to go through the, you know, the mountain and tunnel again. I could make a little shortcut though, so that probably wouldn't be too bad. What sorts of roads are these? Let's see. Can I see what kind of road it is? Oh, that's a regular dirt road. Oh, construction would be so freaking expensive though. What the heck? Why are roads so expensive all of a sudden? So it seems that placing tracks is actually cheaper than roads. Crazy. But okay, so basically we have a line for the coal, which we're gonna get here, right? That's gonna be fine. We do need iron ore though, so let's go back to the industries and look for iron ore. Okay, really far away again. That's actually perfect. All we need is a bridge over the river and we have an iron mine right over here. So like we can create the new line. We're gonna call it E02 ore to iron ore to steel. Boop and boop. Cannot connect the stations, which means that we don't have a road connecting them. So time to build a bridge, I guess. 50,000, that's actually not that bad, except that it would make this impassable. That kind of sucks. I wonder if I can just elevate the road a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this seems fine. And then just kind of bring it down. How steep was this? A bit less. There we go. Yeah, this looks about right. Oh, guess we're struggling with like the curvature and stuff. Okay, never mind, we're fine. We good. Okay, so now the line should also be properly connected. Yeah, see? Extremely short route. So we're gonna have both the ores and stuff, and now we just need to transport steel to the to this place. Here we go. And maybe create our own road alongside this place. Terraforming is surprisingly expensive in the game. But if you can manage to find a way to follow like the terrain lines, you'll probably be fine. See? Something like this. And this means that I can have my final line of the chain. Let's call it E03. Steel to machinery. Well, the final line for cars anyways. Where is it? I think I lost the station. How does this happen? Oh wait, here we go. Boop. Yep. Yeah, seems fine. That is one long supply line. I think the main limiting thing will be access to coal. Like, there's not a lot else we can do. I think we should probably also set up train lines. So we probably want one for planks. That's pretty simple though. We just go over here and we bring that stuff over here. Literally it. And then one line that will bring all of the goods. E05. Machinery to cities. So basically we pick stuff up here. And then we bring it over to the towns. Go back. And deliver to the other town. Go back again. And deliver to the third town. Because we also have like a cargo thing going on here. And then we would just need to add a bunch of like vehicles to all of these lines and try to figure out how to balance them properly, which is a whole thing in of itself, right? Oh hey, we are actually making some money. Nice. 720,000 profit. So it seems like in this stream I actually did something worthwhile. However, I do think that this is probably a good point for me to wrap today's stream up. So allow me to save the game. And then we can wrap the stream up. If, of course, the game doesn't decide to, you know, hang my entire computer. I do think we should probably raid someone. That might be a good idea. So let's do that now. Apart from that, I do hope that all of you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in another stream or video. Until later, bye.
They're Raina Petrolhead. That's That's the same person. That was the raise from the other match.